Dear players, we wish you all the best for this last, finally, Monday of January. Let's score from 1 to 10 how much do you like this month, and of course, our slumber party. Well, you get this nice little animation of Charlie Brown here being upset because he has to read a magazine. It's been a while since I've actually know where this clip is coming from, so I don't understand the context. But, yeah, game, you want me to tell you how I feel about this event? Well, that will be coming up later on in this video. Hello! Welcome back to part 4, the finale to the Snoopy's Town Tale Slumber Party. This is the other half of the video I talked about that was being long, so I decided to split it up to make it a little bit less long, in a sense. And we're going to be continuing off from where we last left off. However, one thing I'll make a note of is that I will come back at some point for at least 9 minutes because of, well, I will go more into depth of exactly what happens, but it's a very inconvenient circumstances of what happened. But hey, what can you do? That's part of life. Things happen like this. So, we're going back into the game the last day of January on the 31st. Let's see what's been going on.
Yeah, so I'm getting there. I'm being slow. I do apologize, but you know how this is. It's just a bunch of getting things going, right? That's how it goes. Yeah. But anyways, with getting Peppermint Patty out of the way, I got myself this. The problem is I need to get the giant sheep now, and then I need to get to the end. So my only hope is that they start selling teddy bears or anything like this to give me lots of points, because as of right now, this is the only way I'm going to get anywhere. Because, yeah, and then I have to worry about getting giant teddy bears, the brown bears that, you know, Charles is doing right now. And, yeah, the problems I'm having is the point system. Just trying to get that going. But yeah, I'm trying my best to get this, and again, at worst, I might do the purchase level depending on how far I am. Yeah, this is gonna be cutting it very, very, very close. Like, ooh, man, I'm not looking forward to the whole cutting close, man. It's not the best in my opinion, but I'll try my best, man. I'll try my best with this. But while I do that, I might as well get these two out and about in their pajamas. And what I want to do is I want to do picnic tea, the thing that I need to do. And by doing that, I also complete the quest. So this is their animation, them doing their tea and having some fun. Interesting that they're going for doing tea, but hey, whatever. It's nice to see Linus, you know, hanging out with Milo, who was a smaller kid, but hey, whatever, right? So, there's that, currently. And, we'll see how far I can get with the Milo thing. I think I might be completing it after the event ends, and, when I can get everything done, I will give my final review on the event itself, as well as talk about next event coming up near the end. That's going to be like when we get close to the event type of thing, when, you know, the type of things that you kind of expect before. But this is just me rambling at the moment. It's already like the end of January 31st, and I'm really cutting it real close. 3 days. Doing this again. Deja vu. Man. Sucks with doing work and all that, but what can you do? Again, I'll try my best, but I think the problem is the bundles came in so late that it kind of screwed me over a bit when it comes to selling stuff. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to figure that stuff out when I can, you know, and try to save up some space, which so far I'm doing good at. But yeah. So that's my thought process right now. If you're curious about these other two, it's just because of you know, I need to get this stuff going here. This one I can't do because both the characters are needed for right now, and these two I need to collect the presents, gift card things, and then I'll be good. And yeah, that's not what I'm looking for, so thanks for wasting my time there. But yeah, wish me luck. I'll come back when something exciting happens. If all else, I'll probably come back the next morning with finishing off this here with Milo and starting his quest off, continuing with that. So we'll see from there. Okay. See you soon. So, recently my phone went through a new update and it kind of changed some of the settings and whatnot for some of the games. So I do apologize, some of the clips are kind of wonky. But the plus side is now I finally got this to be fixed, so there's no longer a bar. Now I can just squish this and properly. So I guess the next event is going to be very squish and proper. So there you go.
Hi there, Post-Edit Grim here. You might be wondering why I'm here rather than my past self. Well, that's because my past self was an idiot and decided not to record the mic and game audio, and it just recorded game audio. So while Grim here was talking over here, going like, oh, I got this, I finally got Bella and the plush, right? All that stuff and more, well, I didn't record it. So the next clip you're about to see is the realization of that and me being pissed off. Rightfully so. But until then, you have me for a little bit, so let's go ahead and try to talk about what I probably was thinking at the time, because it was only like a few days ago, give or take, probably like 10 days-ish, so yeah, long time, but I'm trying to think of the context of everything here. So I think what I was doing was I was just collecting some stuff while talking in the background of what was going on. Now, we did unlock Bella, which is where I'm going to right now, while collecting some coins, because this was just when I was coming back into the game. So we finally unlocked her, or got her done her quest, and now we're going to unlock her costume, her only costume, and we're going to get her to get comfy. And it gives us some of the pillow piles, which is good, I guess. You know, it's better than nothing. But now we just have to put down the cute sleep plushie, and we'll be done, I think. Methinks we'll be done. And then we'll continue on with this quest and talking about, more or less, more of the dialogue here for this event quest thing. Again, apologies because I'm trying to remember exactly what I was doing here, but, you know, as for the sheep comment, I actually do like it. It's kind of cute. I think for my thumbnail with Peachy, I did give that certain plushie with her there. I think because when you think of sleeping and counting sheep, that's just like the stereotypical thing you think of when that happens. And I guess during this time I was talking about just trying to fix everything back in here, get everything moved around properly, set things right, and yeah, it's getting hard back into stuff like this, but I'm sure this won't be the only time this will happen, but yeah. But I guess I was trying to see if I can fit it here. Eventually I did find it a new home. I put it somewhere off to the side for now, but I think what's going to happen is I will later on when I come back with the clip, I'll actually give it a better position, which I think was more appropriate, which is, I'll just put this here for now. So let's go ahead and continue.
You know, being snowed in made the slumber party even more exciting. It could have used more hairstyling and fewer scary stories, and it was fun.
And it helped me perfect my 2 pillows strategy for pillow fights.
Except it doesn't work when you don't have 2 pillows ready. Take that! Ha-ha!
Oh no, Lucy got him again. That's a shame. Alright, so we're done with that. Hooray. I'm sure I've made comments during those clips, but again, I can't recall exactly what was going through my mind at the time. I mean, it's one of those memories or informations that you really don't think about. It was there and now it's gone. Like, after this, I won't even remember. We're getting close to these 2 things though, so we're very close to getting this done. So anyways, let's finish off.
Hey, the snow's letting up. Everything should thaw by morning. Great, we can all get home safely in the morning then. After we have a big pancake breakfast. Wait, where did all the pancakes go?
I have no idea. Oh, sure you don't, Snoopy. Gee, I wonder where they've gone. Alright, slumber time. Get 10 of these things. Get the polar bear. plushie and get the grand prize, which is the Cloud Slumber Party thing. And yeah, 2 days left for this event, so I'm really cutting it close with this. And needless to say, I won't spoil it because I want to try to keep it consistent with exactly what it is. Because again, I already know the results of what's going on here, but I'm trying to keep it consistent of like a Mitch of, ooh, I don't know what's going on, man. Will I make it? I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit rushed. I'm gonna try my best, guys. You know. But the consistency of that is just whatever. So again, selling some stuff here to try to get the progression bar going. I feel like the only way to get the progression bar as far as I do in these events is I have to sell the final item. In this case, it's the brown bear. And I'm gonna get a brown bear during this this point anyway, so it's gonna help with this. But yeah, Charlie Brown's gonna be busy, as well as I'm gonna be having certain characters drop the items I needed to craft the supposed areas. But speaking of which, Milo and Linus should be done by now with their little get-together. So we should probably, after me staring into the abyss, yeah, there we go, we should finally click on these two and get their stories completed. So let's go ahead.
You seem to really like the outdoors, Milo.
Everything's better when you're around living things. Even food tastes better.
I guess picnic lunch do taste better than the same food at home.
That's true. I got the last of these picnics tables things that they've been using, so that's nice. They're finally done with that. So we should continue on to see where exactly the story is going to go with Linus and Milo. But for now, Linus is done, so let's see what Milo's up to.
Hi, Milo. Are you taking pictures of those flowering plants?
I like to take pictures of everything I've grown in the garden. It's my favorite hobby. Plants make great subjects. They never move after you set the picture focus.
Oh, there's gonna be a joke in there about plants, isn't there? Alright, the flowering photographer. Alright, we need to get that down, make Milo do photographing, and get flower chains. Oh boy. The one of the flower chains I'm not looking forward to. But Milo's gonna be doing this for a bunch of times, so we're going to do this here. And I'm going to make an off comment. I know I'm going to probably bring this up later on, but I'm going to do this here again. And that's simply that... Oh, yeah. Sorry. That zoom in clip was basically my stupid phone starting to kind of bring in some information I don't want people to see, like time this was taking place in, and apps I have open, and the stupid, you know, information bars. That's the only one thing about this new phone, or this, I guess it's an old phone now, but this recording thing is that kind of option there. So when I first saw this here, when him taking the photographs of the picture, I thought, oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool that they actually have it so that the plants are sitting on top of this table as if, you know, like it's just like it perfectly matches it. And I'm just like, oh, wait a minute, the table came included with this. Dumb me, I thought the table was always there, and they just happened to correlate with putting it on. You know what I mean? It's just my realization of this too. It was just like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, now I get it. Yeah, so that's that there. But yeah, this event, man, this well, great way to start the new year. I will say that, and certainly other things too. But oh boy. Man, I am not going to be too happy after I'm done recording this and realize that I forgot to make audio commentary. So God knows what I was talking about during this time. I think this isn't one thing I actually will say when it comes to this new styling of editing, that is actually making these videos go by a little bit faster, so there's no huge backlog going on. But it also helps when it comes to what I'm thinking at the time. The only problem with this is that there's no consistency of audio quality. So sometimes I'm groggy, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes the audio is kind of low, and sometimes it's not. But yeah. Anyways, let's go back to Angry Grim. So bye bye.
I was tired, and I did all that without recording my voice. You have no idea how pissed off I am. This is going to be a pain in the ass to edit. Sometimes I hate this.
Okay, I'm recording this time with my voice. I'm doing this on purpose. So I'm still working on with this, right? And I'm still kind of peeved about that 9 minutes, man. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting teddy bear. Teddy bear. Oh, look, I leveled up too. 65, nice. Yo, dude, hold on. I'm already at 33. Man, I need to sell more bears. I need more bears to sell so I can get this done. Because less money for me it makes me a happy boy, you know. But yeah, oof. There's still a bunch of stuff to do, man. But yeah, we finally got the teddy bear. One of them, anyways. Got this, the giant polar bear plush, right? So we gotta do that. Why is this moving? Stop it. No, you stay. Man, it's like why do they like to move little by little? It's just that's not okay. Let me try putting. Oh, we got 2 of them, right? Because oh my God, you're big. You're a big boy. Can I? Oh, I can't. But you said I can do this here. Oh, because I gotta do that. That's kind of dumb looking. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Oh, you know what? I could have done it with the penguin. Great. So. There, let me fix it. Penguin is going to be in the back. Saying hi to everybody. And then this big tub is going to just do this so that we can get the pingy. The pingu out and about. So we just need one more plush. And then we get the Cookie and Milk Island and this. So yeah, I'm gonna get this. Hopefully it's gonna be a little while of a grind. Hopefully I have enough to grind through this, but it's gonna be a lot of work. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that right now. Makes my life a little easier. Though I'm gonna have to remember to come back some point before going to bed to hopefully get this going. But yeah. So we should hopefully get this. This will be a close call if that's the case, man. That's all I have to say. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that we got everybody in costumes before anything else. That's like a first for me, if anything. But I digress. Anyways, that's about it for now. Man, I swear this better be recording because so help me.
I cannot believe that I'm at the point where I can probably beat this. I'm dumbfounded. I need 4,000 points more to go. I got the last of this weird character, that being this weird thing, right? And I got 5 of the teddy bears. Of them teddy bears, you know. Sorry, I'm gonna keep on doing that. Going to annoy people, but that's just what I do. At least I'm a bit happier, you know, because I haven't forgotten to record. God, I am still bummed about that. You have no idea. Holy. I think that's everybody. I'm assuming. Yeah, I think so. I can't really recall. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, no, that's everybody. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we got that. This weird thing. Can I? Oh, thank God. Look, so now everybody's there. Look, everybody's here. Everyone's happy. Oh, no, sorry. Let's put this little guy. Let's put this little guy right here. Why not? There you go. We got all the plushes here. We got the teddy bear over there with the teddy bear stuff. Got the sleeping otter. Yeah. So just need one more. And what I really need to do is grind myself to get the brown teddy bear. If I can do that, I could probably get this done. And then I just have to focus on Milo's quest. And then I'm done this quest. I'm done with the event, which is surprising because I would never thought I would be in that position, but here I be, you know. Can't help it. But yeah. Wish me luck.
Well, looky here. Got me some more teddy bears, and honestly, there was only like a few hundred left before I get to the final. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And there you go. 60,000 points just to get everything. Holy, do you think that's enough? God, that is a lot. But I managed to do it. And you know what's also surprising? I might actually get this as well. Because I only have like 35 more hours to go. 37 actually. So it's very possible I can get this like right near the end of it. Which is baffling to me. But you know what? It's just how it is, right? Sometimes it happens like that. So I'm surprised I was able to do it. Now the curiosity, this is the said cookies and milk island thing that they were talking about. Snack island, dead ahead. Nice. And of course I'm going to drop the cloud castle, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I want to try to get this thing going here. So once we get to this, then the event ends, and then we got this Milo's quest, which is also going, so I should get that pretty quick. And with that, we got that last thing for Marcie, and then that's it. Then the event ends officially, and then I give you my final thoughts on everything, my feelings to the whole thing, like I've been talking about for the last few clips, but it's coming in a minute. So let's see how long this takes me to complete everything.
Well, it's time to finish this one. This event is pretty much going to be done. And let me show you why. And that's because the last of the teddy bears has been collected. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And this is the Cloud Castle. It looks very, very weird, and yeah, I'm not really liking the shapes of this thing. I don't know, it looks very odd with the lumps and all that stuff, but I get what they're trying to do here. I don't know.
I think everyone's tucked into bed, Sally. We should get some rest.
We threw the best slumber party ever! Didn't we, Big Brother?
Sure, but let's get some sleep now. We can have another fun day tomorrow.
I wonder if this is a tie-in to the next event coming up.
Right, Sally? Sally? Oh, she's already asleep. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Alright, night-night, Charlie Brown. There we go. All done. That, my friends, was the Slumber Party event. And that's everything there. Now, we got Milo to continue with, but I'm going to take a moment to hold off on that and talk about this event and all. So, let's go ahead and talk about this. I feel like this event was alright for the most part. Like, most of the items were kind of interesting and unique. The event itself is unique for a January update. And one thing I will say is, although like they have a lot of plushies, and although someone like me like these adorable little things, for some people it's a little bit too much, like a lot. I mean, look how much of these plushies there are. Now mind you, there was one other one that I don't have, which is the turtle one, but that's because I didn't bother entering into the contest. But just to show you, there is so much of these things. It's ridiculous. And, it is insane with these amount of plushies. But the other problem with this event too is that the amount of glitches that happened was just unbelievable. It started off with some weird stuff, and then it just got worse, you know, and it's had some issues. Oh, they fixed this, by the way. And, you know, and although, yes, they fixed it, they gave us something in exchange, I still feel like it does affect this in a way, and this whole event. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just something about it just doesn't make me feel like this was really great. And recently, I know they've did this thing where it's like, oh, we want to ask you, the player, what's your thoughts on the event and your rating and whatnot. And I'm not going to give this a rating because what I've been doing is I've been ranking this with the other events. And seeing how this is the first one we've gotten, I have to say, it's not the worst. I don't see this going to be the worst event this year, but I don't see this being the best one either. Sorry. What I do see this being is middle of the road, if anything. Because it's not best, but it's not bad either. So, you know, if this turns out to be the worst event of this year, then that's good. That means everything else is great. But if that's not the case, and it's the opposite effect, oh boy, that's not good. So, there's that. Now, before we go into Milo, let's talk about what's coming up next. And that is Valentine's Day. Now, they always do something weird for Valentine's Day. And I'm not 100% sure if this time around they're going to go back into doing the winter stuff like they did back in 2020. And for 2020 they introduced let me see if I can find her, what her name is, because I know what she looks like. It's just I don't know if she has a Lydia. God, sorry. So Lydia. And the scene that came with it was this, the Valentine's Day ice rink, because the gimmick of that year was, oh, it's still snowing, you know, because most of the time after January, it just goes back into being green. And I'm the type of guy that actually likes snow in February, and you might be wondering why. I live in Canada, man. Snow is always here. February is a winter month, right? I can understand you going back green in March. Then that makes sense, okay? But for February, no. Winter, baby. Winter. So I don't know if it's going to be winter to kind of make it unique. That's probably what they might be doing. Because they've been doing they've been doing Valentine's Day for such a long time. It's hard to try to make something unique. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what they have planned. Now, there is a few other characters, very obscure characters left that they can make. But after that, I feel like it's just going to be a bunch of Woodstock's birds, in my opinion. Because there's no one else as far as video goes, unless they decide to go ahead and just make unique characters based off like one-offs or like unseen characters like World War II. Right? I doubt it, but hey, we don't know. That might be something that they might do. Or they might actually get the rights back to do more unique characters. Or they might just start re-releasing some characters back. It's very hard to say exactly what they have planned. But, needless to say, usually their Valentines are usually great. So I'm not too bothered by that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. And that's it. So I think that's what's going on. That's my opinions and all that and more. But yeah. One thing I will note, because I probably was when I was writing this, when I first saw Milo doing this, I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that they've made it so that the flowers are on top of the table. And then I was like, oh, wait. That was part of the animation. So I felt like a dum-dum for saying it like that. But once I'm done with Milo's quest here, then we continue on with his next thing. So now let's see what he has to say about his quest.
Do you want me to take a picture of you too, Linus?
Sure, I guess. Do you want me to hold a plant or anything?
That's a good idea. How's this daisy and try to stand still like a flower?
Easier said than done.
This really puts the photo in photosynthesis, doesn't it?
Funny. Good job. Alright, cool. One thing I don't get is why near the end they're like, give me your reward points even after it's no longer useful. And just something I just noticed. Oh well.
Would you like me to teach you about gardening, Linus?
Sure, but you should know that I don't have a green thumb, Milo.
As long as you give plants sunlight, water, and nutrients, they'll do just fine.
If you say so, but I don't think plants get along very well with me.
Alright, place the giant sunflower. Make Milo take care of sunflower. Collect sunflowers. Alright. Do I just have the 2? Alright, and then I have Milo, who can actually give me 2 as well, so that's 4. Ooh, okay, so that's going to be a while. Take care of sunflowers is the next animation. And then it's going to be tending the garden, which is probably the last quest, and it requires that sun daisy thing. A ring. Alright. So there he is. Doing the sunflower thing. And it's weird because the plant actually moves a bit. Interesting. Yeah, cute, I guess. I'll come back once this is pretty much going. However, just a note, there's like 16 hours before this event ends. So by the time I come back, Milo will probably be done. Like the event will be done already. And we might see this weekend being with where Marcie's costume comes into play. So, look forward to that. But until then, I'm going to try to sell all this stuff out. So that way I don't have to worry about having access of stuff that I don't need anymore. In my humble opinion. Alright, well, that's it for now. I'll come back once something interesting comes in. So see you then. Well, the event is officially over, and I've gotten everything, which I'm happy about. But the reason I'm making this recording is because I'm still doing Milo's thing. I am halfway there, but we got the pack. And here's what this is. If you're curious, this is what it looks like, and this is what it comes with. Now, normally, I would not get stuff like this, but seeing how this is a connection to the quest, I will buy it just because it completes it, in my opinion. Now, something interesting I want to point out is I'm assuming this item might have come with some other stuff, so if it does, I'm going to be displaying a screen now, which should show exactly from a new game's perspective what you get for this pack. But if you don't see it, then that means the item is pretty much the same or hasn't popped up. So, yeah, we'll just do that. So, yeah, as much as I tend not to try to get stuff, I'm going to get this here. Alright, that took longer than it should, but it's done. I got it now. So it comes with the Sam Snowflake Snow Globe, a Marcie ice sculpture, a Franklin ice sculpture, and then of course Winter Wonderland stuff, as well as some other extra goodies. So now then, now we got that going. We're going to be finishing off of Milo's quest, and then I guess that's it for the video. I do apologize that this video is a little longer for part 3, but just know that this is just because, you know, of content and whatnot. Could put Franklin over here next to the owl. Now I need Marcie. A good spot for her. Yeah. There she is. Now she's part of the family. Oh, it's animated too. That's nice. I'm gonna put this here. I think. There we go. Much better. Actually, why does it... It's snowing on Sam. Alright. Yeah, so it's the same as the other ones. So, now, let's go see Marcie. And put on that new costume. Quote unquote. A costume that should have been a part of the event last time, but wasn't. So now she's here. So now, she actually looks pretty decent with that. Now let's see that it's cold outside animation. Now if I really wanted to, I can get some characters to start kind of doing stuff for the Winter Wonderland thing. But, I won't for now, because I feel like, for the most part, you saw it last event, so you got a good idea exactly what they do. They, eat, decorate, all that type of stuff. I will say, though, she'll just go over here. I'll say, though, that most of this stuff, I do like the costume and everything like that. It's very weird, because I'm not usually somebody who would buy a random thing like this, especially for this game, but because I had a connection to the last event, I figured it's justified for me to do so. So, yeah, I got that going on here. Alright, so now I'm going to try finishing up Milo's quest, and then after we'll get to the last quest, finish that off, and once we're done with that, then the video should be done. Again, sorry for the length, but hey, sometimes things don't work the way you want it to. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I did. I had everyone do it, because I was curious too. So there's Marcie with everybody there. So now you know what it looks like. But anyways, let's get everyone out. Give me all the monies. Especially you, Marcie. You give me the monies. Now, I'm doing this because I've recently actually completed this quest coming up with Milo. And after that, we'll go to the last Milo quest. So let's go ahead and click on Raymond. Here we go. Thank you for the sunflower.
You have such a colorful collection of plants, Milo. It's impressive.
Do you like color? Then you can plant this golden sunflower.
I'll try. Don't get your hopes up. It probably won't grow if I plant it.
You're very negative, Linus, I must say. Very, very negative. Not the right mindset, my dear friend. I mean, if I was like that, I wouldn't be able to complete the thing. But look at we're now. We've beaten the thing. We just have to finish Milo. We have to finish Milo. Yep, we do. Alright, here we go. Last quest, I think.
You asked me to come over, Milo?
I sure did. It's been a few weeks since you planted your sunflower.
Oh, time passed, huh? It's been that long? Jeez, what have you been doing since then? You haven't talked to Milo until... Wow, great friend you are.
And nothing came up, right? So you want me to try again?
Have faith, Linus. Look at this lovely sunflower.
I'm sure he's talking about the one I planted. Yeah, it's huge! Backyard, Milo do tending garden, as I knew it, and flower crowned. Why was it so hard for me to speaky? There, I did it. Alright, do the thing, Milo. My boy, do the thing I need you to do. Where you be again? Where did I put you? Ah, there you be. There you be. I think this looks pretty nice for a final thing. Yeah. Him just doing his gardening stuff. Sounds about right. Now then, what do I do? Can I get somebody... Oh, really? There's gotta be people to do it. I'm sure there is. I just, for the life of me, can't think of them right now. I have to look for everybody and then hope to pray I found some people that can do it for me. And, If I do, I'll make sure to point it out when I come back. So, after this, we should be done with the event after we're back. So, the next clip you see will be me finishing Milo and showing you characters that helped me during this part. So, yeah, wish me luck while Milo's enjoying his gardening. For those who remember my last part, when I was doing Ruby's questline and how I was frustrated about a certain crown, yeah, it turns out that was the flower crown. I don't know why I tongue-tied saying that. But yeah, so all those characters from before, do it again, and now I've actually, since Snoopy's not busy, he can do this animation with, kissing Fifi. The other thing too is that I also was able to do Ruby because she also drops the thing. So hopefully this won't take too long, and hopefully I can get this done before the weekend ends, so that way we can continue on with this. But yeah, sorry. Now the next clip is going to be me beating this and wrapping up the event and all the go to them. Yeah. Oh God, I need to go to bed. Well now, folks, here we are, the final part to this episode, event, whatever you like to call it. Because, as you can see, I need one more flower crown, and this will be dropped by Milo, who's also doing his little animation quest that drops it. So once I click him, we'll be finishing this quest off, and thus, the event. So here we go.
Wow, I didn't think I could grow anything so beautiful.
Now hold still so I can snap a photo of you and your plant.
That would be great. Lucy would never believe it if I don't have the proof.
This photo's proof you do have a threesome, Linus. Congratulations!
Yay, that's a cute story, and now it's done. So now Milo basically has done all of his animation stuff, and yeah, now he just relaxes. So, I'm assuming this is the plant in question that he ended up growing. I'm going to assume. But that's it. That's the event. Yeah, I basically told you my thoughts. I know the next event's going to be a Valentine's Day one. I'm not sure exactly what theme, but it's going to be something, so that's it. We'll end it there. So I figured, let's end it with the cutest bread panda's face, because I still say that this thing is cuter plush out of all of them. Okay, maybe that and the otter, but definitely red panda, 100%.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion and the finish of the Slumber Party event for Snoopy's Town Tales. This is the first update of this year, and my oh my, there's lots to say about it. During my permission of this video, I mean, I'll give it that. It is creative with the theming of this update. I mean, I could have suspected that there would be some sort of sleeping event kind of thing like this, especially would it make sense for something like Peanuts to get involved in. My only regret thing to talk about, especially when I was during the in-game, is that, yeah, I didn't get too hyped up for the game items that were introduced. I mean, I'm a sucker for plushies, so I thought they were really cute, but you're really limited to what you can do with them. There's not really anything you can go a whole lot with it, so yeah, it's like you can only do the one area and that's it. So I can see why people would look at this and go, nah, I wouldn't really care for this. So, are you ready, as of this recording, know what the next update's going to be, who's going to be introduced, and all that stuff and more? I'm not 100% sure if it will be better than this update. My hope is it is, but we'll have to wait and see. I will simply say, though, is that the theming is interesting. I'll give it that. Coloring and all that is more, and it is a Valentine's Day update, so yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do with Valentine's Day, so it could be one of the better ones, or it couldn't be, well, you know. But I'll leave to that when that episode comes around. So for now, I thank you for taking a watch of this whole episode series, and I hope you do enjoy what I have to offer for you. So let me know down below what you thought of the Slumber Party event, if you thought of this to be, like, if you agree with my thoughts or do you disagree. I'd like to hear from you. But until then, I've been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for whatever Peanut Snoopy's Town Tale has in store for us. Until then, have a good night.